Good morning, fellow YouTubers. It's Sunday morning, the 18th of February 2024, and I'm just off out for another adventure with Bay. He's sitting in the back there, just watching everything that's going on. So I'm going to go back to KIDLAND Forest because it's one of the places where I can let him off and wander up and down by himself without worrying about any livestock. There's no sheep, no horses, no cows. So I'm just going to a nice scenic walk along forestry. So I'm going to check out a few things. We're going over that way as well. When I leave the Coldstream Road, I want to see if the road towards Rothbury is open yet, because it's been worked on for over a year now. It's like 18-19 months now, so hopefully it'll be open now. And then obviously I'll be cutting through towards Simonside car parks, cutting through the way I'm going to Clennell Hall. So I'll be bypassing the two Simonside Walk car parks, Load and Show, and Little Tosson, Great Tosson car parks, etc. So that's where I'm going to be cutting through now. Right, so it's just after 4 o'clock in the morning, and as you can see, it's pitch black as usual with me setting off, but it's hardly anything on the road, so you get where you're going quite quick. Right, so I'll bring you back further down the line when I have to stop for a wee for the dog or something. Oh, bye for now. Okay, I'm on the Coldstream Road, and I'm coming to the normally where I'll turn left to go towards Rothbury and start cutting through towards Simonside, but the road is still closed. The B6344 closed east of Todstead for Pauperhoff and Rothbury, follow diversion. So you've got to drive further up the Coldstream Road here, then turn left at the next village, then drop down that way onto the road that's closed. But you're further along, obviously, past the road closure area, and that allows me to continue with my journey. So I'm just going to continue along the Coldstream Road here further up to Long Framlington and then turn left. I just wanted to put those yellow signs on to show that the road is still closed after all this time. Right, so bye for now. Okay, it's 5:07 AM in the morning, this Sunday morning, the 18th of February 2024. Now I've came along the Coldstream Road, and because the road along to Rothbury is closed as usual, it's been going on for over 18 months. What you've got to do is go to Long Framlington, turn left, and then drop down to this T-junction where I'm at now, where I'm going to be turning right to continue with my journey. But as you can see, the yellow sign to the left is saying Bringburn to the left, but it's all closed still because they're doing the resurfacing it, and I think they're moving it further away from the river, so it doesn't suffer with, you know, subsiding all the time. So that's what they've been doing for it. That's why it's taking so long to do. Right, so I'm just going to go at this T-junction now, turn right, then drive about 3/4 of a mile, then I'll be turning left and going over a stone bridge, and then cutting across towards Simonside car parks, Load and Show, then Little Tosson and Great Tosson, and them directions, and then start heading over towards where I'm going, Clennell Hall, to park up there and walk along the Alwyn Valley. Right, so without further ado, I'll continue with my journey. Bye for now. Okay, it's 6:58 AM in the morning, this early Sunday morning, the 18th of February 2024, and I've arrived in the Alwyn Valley, going into KIDLAND Forest, and I've parked the car in the same place that I always do, just before you cross over this steel bridge that they built for the Forestry Commission trucks to get over the burn here with the logs that they chopped down. And you can see there's a tree grabber straight ahead there now, but still it's too dark, you can't see it yet. I just wanted to do a little short introductory video to show you where I am. So normally I cross over the steel bridge here, and I just walk along that track all the way to the top and go to Whiteburn Shank Cottage. But I'm going to change it. I've changed my route out this time. I'm going to walk straight behind where I've got to park the car. So as you can see, I've left tons of room for any vehicles to get past the car. I've reversed up as far as I can. I do want to go and do in the ditch here. Right, but there's a green sign straight ahead there saying KIDLAND Forest UK. So I'm going to be going up that track all the way to the top, because I've never been right at the top for a long time, where it comes to like a bit of a dead end, but there's like an old farmer's track goes up once you hit the turnaround points at the top end. I'm going to go along there and then head up over the top, and eventually I might come back down via this track over the steel bridge here. I don't know. I just see what happens when I get up to the top pass and see what I see and how it turns out. See if there's any closed off or trees falling to block the pass. He's yawning away that he wants to get out of the car. I've already had him out once for a short one, just as I turned off to come into Clennell Hall. So I'll stop there and let him out for a quick wee on the leader. But now I'll probably be able to let him off on this big grass here now. And I've started off my time-lapse recording now, so I'll just leave the engine running while I take him out for a quick walk. And then I'll come back, lock the car up, and then start my journey going up behind the car there through that gateway which is KIDLAND Forest, where the big green sign is. Right, so without further ado, I'll bring you back. Bye for now. I've just been over that wooden bridge there and it's slippery as hell going up those steps to get up onto the top. And I was just looking over the other side to see how rough the track is, because obviously it was just cut in by caterpillars dragging the old bits of trees away. So it's really rough to get over the bridge and walk along to back to the main track there. So you bypass the first ford. But, it's really rough and swamped with water, so I've just given it a miss and I've come back down. Going to go back towards the car now. But it's nice to let him off. He's having a bit runabout now. He's happy. Right, so there's your marker post just on the side of the road there, pointing off towards this wooden bridge. So before they built this steel bridge, you had to cross that first ford, then the second one 50 yards on, and then another third one round the corner past that tree grabber. So altogether I used to cross 5 fords to go into me little hidden valley that I like, my favourite valley where I used to do my wild camping. But as you can see, there's loads of evidence of fallen trees as well on the corner there. Right, so I'm just killing a bit of time now, waiting for a better daylight coming in. It's starting to come in there now, so. But I've came along to the village of Alwynton, but just before you get into the village of Alwynton, you turn right to come in towards Clennell Hall caravan site. And then I've just drove up the stone track road all the way up here, cross over 4 road bridges, and then come to this part here where I've turned round at the steel bridge as usual. So that's my journey, how to get here this morning. Right, so I'll stop recording for now. I'll go back to the car and start getting ready to lock it up and start my walk, going up there behind the car, instead of going up that way towards Whiteburn Shank Cottage. Just like I say, I'm changing it out a bit. And just to remind you, it's Sunday morning, the 18th of February 2024. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. Right, so bye for now. Right, it's 7:34 AM in the morning, this Sunday morning, the 18th of February 2024. So I've just locked up the car, set up my time lapse as usual on the dash, and turn my DigiPower battery back on, because once you turn the ignition off, that cuts itself out. So I've got to start it off again. But I was just sitting here and there's a four-wheel drive Range Rover came up, and I stopped to talk to a guy who's going up culling the deer, because obviously they're destroying the trees. So they brought in him and two others up the top of the valley here. So they're going to start culling the deer, which seems a bit cruel, like, but he says they eat the tops of the trees and that kills them, so that's why they cull them. Right now, normally there's no sheep at this first level. Now normally I go over that steel bridge, like I say, and go up that way towards Whiteburn Shank Cottage. But I'm going straight to the top of the valley this time, just to change it out. Come here, son. Yeah. Yeah. How are? Come here. Come on. Come here. It's quite nippy when you get out the car. You still see the damage what Storm Orwid caused. All those thin trees blown over and snapped. Right, so they are KIDLAND Forestry, England. No unauthorised vehicles beyond this point. But this is the way people come up to go and stay at Millcote Cottage, which is up there to the right. So you go halfway along here and there's an access road goes up on an angle to take up towards the access road into the cottage grounds. Right, let's pan back round and show you where I am. So I parked the car in the same place as I always park. After coming over 4 bridges, I turned the car around just before the steel bridge there and pointed back down where I've just come in the valley. So that's doing a time lapse pointing that way. Right. So obviously there's the bloke I was talking to, he says there's another 2 up here and they've got rifles. So I thought, oh great, I hope I didn't get bloody bullets flying over the top of the heap when I'm walking him along. Oh yeah, son, good boy, good boy, good boy. It's totally swamped just there, and loads of water. That's where the mountain bikers come screaming down there through the trees. You normally see loads of cushioned padding tied on the trees, so that the guys, if they hit the tree, they didn't put their shoulders out. The water's all running along here. It's just lying in this lower land and it's swamped, completely full of water. Good place for him to get a drink though. Right, I've just pulled my hood up because it's quite nippy around my face and my ears. So now when I go up there towards Whiteburn Shank Cottage, halfway along I turn right and go up a little valley, my favourite valley where I used to do all my wild camping. And it's just the other side of this ridge, so they had gone across the top there, all those trees doing. So if you go up the 4 S-bends up higher, you can come across the top there and look right back along the valley. Beautiful views. So basically I'm following the burn all the way up the valley. And I'm going to go past the right turn to go up to Millcote Cottage, which is up there in the trees. People hire it out and stay up there. Good boy, son, good boy. He's getting more used to the sound of water now. He's not so frightened, because he's been, when I crossed the wooden bridge back there when I first arrived here, he went down the embankment and got a drink out the stream. So he must have been thirsty. I've just, what a palaver here. I turned my GoPro 9 on and come up with a message, or needs a time and date set. Do you want to do it manually or by the app on your phone? Well, I didn't have apps on my phone. I won't have any. So I've got to keep setting it manually. So I had to jump back in the car, put my glasses on to see what I'm seeing on the screen, change the time and date on my GoPro 9, and then I can start recording. So over there you've got an old round homestead, and ahead of us you utter destruction of the trees. The storm Arwin. That's A-R-W-I-N, Arwin. So this is doing a big massive S-bend coming around the corner here. Right, so as I'm going up the road, I'll have to keep an eye to see if there's any sheep. I've never seen any up this end, and that's why I go up that way towards Whiteburn Shank Cottage, and once I cross over the third ford, I feel safe enough that I'm in far enough up the valley where there's no sheep goat there, because it's not grazing land. Same as here, it's just all Forestry Commission tracks. So that bloke in the Range Rover, he's got a set of binoculars which is heat imaging, so they can look for miles through the trees and see if they can pick up any heat signatures to find out where the deer are and go and shoot them. Yeah, son, yeah. Come on, come here. Come here. Come here, son. Good boy, come here. Yeah, he's coming back. Good boy. Come here. Come here, good boy. Come here, good boy. There you are. Now you'll have to do that all the time when I say come back. I want you to come back. Be a good boy. I just want to slow him down, because when I get around this corner, if there's any sheep there, I don't want to run after them. Right, I'm taking no chances. I'm going to put his leader on. Here, come here. Come here. Come here. Just until I get around this corner so I can see up ahead. Yeah. Good boy, son, good boy. I think he's used to the idea now that he's on the leader, off the leader, and he's not going to get kept on the leader. So he's coming back and he's not worried. Because normally dogs, when they get used to the idea that you're going to be putting them on the leader, they bugger off. Good boy, son, good boy. Well, this is just another lovely part of KIDLAND Forest that you walk up. Seen loads and loads and loads of hares this morning driving over here. Loads of pebbles on the side of the embankment here, where you go down and get a drink. Yes, son, how are? Good boy. Good boy, son. Right, come here, yeah, come here. Good boy, come here. Yeah, go on, yeah, go on. Good boy, go on. Good boy, good boy. Good boy, get a drink, son. Go and get a drink. Get a drink, good boy. Just want to try and get used to water and plodging in the water all the time. The more he has, plodges into the water, you get used to it, so he doesn't got no fear. How are, son? Yeah. How are? Yeah. Come on, yeah. Right, well, I can't see any sheep either side, but they could be in the tree lines. and it's going down the left-hand bend, so I'll have to be very cautious and aware. Very rare you see sheep up this end, though. Very rare. See deer, but not sheep. Right, so this has been a hell of a start to 2024, because I don't know how many have seen me videos to do with mice in the house. I had a mice infestation, and I got the pest control in, and I laid traps down and poison, and it must have killed a few of them off. But now they're back again, and it's rats. And when he went underneath the kitchen unit, they've gnawed away a bloody big hole at the back of my kitchen units against the outside wall. So he thinks they might be coming through the cavity walls, maybe from next door, coming across from their loft or something. So I'm doing my best in my house to get rid of them, but if next door's got them in the nest in there, they'll just keep coming back across into mine.